Hey guys, welcome back to Cover Tunes. My name is Russ. I just wanted to take some time today to show you some pickups that I've made over the last few weeks. And so without further ado, we'll get into it. First one is one I bought online. I actually saw Trent show this on one of his videos. He was playing in the background, and I thought it was really cool. So I went out and found a copy for myself, and this is the indie record store version, but this is a Calvin Keys, Proceed with Caution. Really great record. He's a great guitarist. This came out in the mid 70s, 74 on Black Jazz. That's the back there. But check this out. They only made like I think they made limited to 750 copies is what it says. Here's the inner there. But anyway, the cool thing about it is the wax. Came in this great sleeve. So it's a cool touch to it. But check out this wax. Nice orange and black splatter. So I thought that was cool. I'm usually not one for colored vinyl, but I thought that one was really nice, and probably the coolest color splatter that I've got in my collection. So really great record though. If you haven't listened to that before, stream it. It is on Spotify. So I recommend that. His other record too, that came after this, and I'm forgetting the name of it right off, but it's a really good record as well. But Calvin Keys, check him out. All right, next are some records I found at a kind of an antique flea mall, and I bought these all at the same time. This was the most expensive one that I bought, and it was $5. And now I think everyone is looking out for these records since Acoustic Sounds, Analog Productions is now releasing kind of their own. But Pablo, is the talk of the VC now. So it's funny, I really haven't come across any Pablo records in a long time, and came across this one, and I really enjoy Joe Pass, and so I was like, for $5, I'm grabbing it. But Examius, I suppose is how you pronounce that, but it's got Martin Drew and Niels Hennig Orsted Peterson on there as well. So really cool record, nice trio record, and of course it sounds great, like all the Pablos do. But was stoked to find that one. I'm definitely trying to increase my Pablo collection. I guess so is everyone else, right? So another one I found, and this is sealed, is a GRP Christmas collection. I'm a sucker for Christmas music, and this is this is the Gruen kind of record label here, so it's a little on the smooth side and kind of fusiony, but I enjoy that stuff. So this came out in '88, but some really good players on here that are for instance, Dave Grusin and Lee Rittenauer, David Benoit, Chick Corea, Tom Scott. So really cool to get that sealed. I think I mentioned that, but I got that for $1. Another one that was sealed, Michael Franks, Blue Pacific. I've not seen this one before, but I like Michael Franks from time to time. Again, he usually has some really good, jazz musicians that back him up, and so I like it. This one came out in right at 1990, I believe, if I'm reading that correctly. But if Jeff Lorber and Walter Becker and guys like that, they helped produce this record, and I think we're also on it. So have not spun it yet. Again, sealed. Got that for $1. Here's a cool one. Best of Kadal Aderly, on Riverside. This is on the later kind of Riverside label, but got it for $1. That's on the kind of that, rust brownish colored label. Spun that, and it sounds really good, and there's a good selection of songs from his Riverside days. So pumped to get that, again for $1. And then I'm also a sucker for Tony Bennett, and I have not seen this record, I don't guess, before. And so I grabbed it as If I Ruled the World, Tony Bennett songs for the Jet Set. And really cool collection of songs there. But, got that for $1, and it's a 2i in great shape. So looks like it's been minimally played, but enjoy that. So that's cool to find. At another store, I picked up a few of these records here that were cheap as well. This is Jim Petrek, Don't Fight the Feeling. Jim Petrek helped found Survivor, the band, and then he was out of it after they, I guess, had a few records. But don't let this record cover fool you. This is a case of just a bad record cover, but this is really a rock, kind of bluesy, kind of gritty, kind of swamp rock type record. If you ever see it, grab it, or at least stream it and see what you think. But this came out in '76, and picked it up for $1. It's actually on Discogs. I think it's worth more like 15 or so, not even 20. But there's some good songs on there. That's on the Epic label. Here's one I got for just 50 cents. Off Broadway, Quick Turns, kind of a cool, just shoegaze kind of pop rock band. I think this came out in the early 80s. I think it actually came out in 1980, I believe. So grabbed that. Michael Cassidy, Nature's Secret. I'd not seen this record before, and just streamed a few songs before I decided to pick it up. But good, kind of folksy, kind of leans a little bit on the side of, Americana, and a little bit on the countryside, but some good tunes on that. So I picked that up for $1. And then lastly, at this store, I got John Butcher, Wishes. I think this is his first record, but he's from Texas and a really good guitar player, pretty decent singer, but kind of blues rock there. And so that was cool to find. Then I grabbed these lastly from another store that had gotten in a huge collection. This guy used to be that he bought the collection from, used to be a DJ, I think, out in Texas. And he's got like 15,000 records, and he's got them in storage units and shipping containers and all kinds of stuff. So this guy that owns this store that I went to is bringing them in day by day and kind of week by week. And so I finally got by there, it's probably 2 weeks ago, and some of the stuff I got was still sealed, and some of it was open, but I got some pretty cool stuff. I bought 9 records for $50. And they also gave me, I got like 40 or 50 records for free, records that he had for a while that he was just going to pretty much trash. So I went through some of those and picked up some, and I'll show you just the one of those that was kind of notable. And I'll talk about maybe another one, but let's see. First off, I got the Guess Who. This is Road Food. Heard good things about this record. I've not listened to it yet, but this in really good condition and an OG, so I decided to pick that up. This is cool. World of Jazz. This is a 2-record set. And this is on, it's got Blue Note on the front, but it's on the Liberty label. But, really good bands on here, musicians. They got Joe Henderson, Jimmy Smith, Bobby Hutcherson, Lee Morgan, Duke Pearson, Horace Silver, Lou Donaldson, Donald Byrd, Stanley Turrentine, kind of all right there. But This is on, I'll just show you, not on the Blue Note kind of Liberty label, but this is on the later, Liberty label there, if you've seen that one before. So, but these are pristine, and records sound great, and a really good collection of, artists and bands that were on Blue Note. So I picked that up at that store there. Here we go. Here's another Pablo record. Again, this is sealed. This is the best of Freddy Hubbard live and in studio. Again, I had not run across any Pablos until that one I showed earlier, the Joe Pass record that I found at the Antique Mall. And then, so I saw this one sealed and grabbed it. It's got Red Clay on there, kind of a notable song, and other things. Haven't spun that yet, but want to. And then sure enough, the best of Joe Pass, and it's sealed as well. But you can see these were notched out back in the day. But I'm sure that's going to be a good sounding record there. So need to crack it open and listen to it. And then two more. Got this. I was listening to this record actually on CD in my car, and then when I went to the store, they had a copy of this sealed. I've opened it and played it since then. But what a great Pretenders record! I haven't really heard anybody talking about Get Close. This came out in 86, I believe, is what it's saying. I was thinking 86 or 87. But great record. There's the back. Notable song off of here, I guess, that got a ton of radio play was "Don't Get Me Wrong." It's the first song on side 2. But man, my favorite song on the whole record is "Light of the Moon," the third song on side 1. Whew, what a really good song. Got a great groove and some cool, kind of 80s guitar licks in it. But just what a band. I want to get some more Pretender stuff now that I've gotten this on vinyl. And I did want to make a special note of this, but just wanted to point out, what does this record and, for instance, Tracy Chapman's self-titled record have in common? There's not much, but these came out probably about the same year, or roughly within a year or so of each other. I think it came out about the same year, but both of these records, or both of the records, are direct metal mastered, DMM, and they're both mastered by Bob Ludwig. And so we all know how good the Tracy Chapman record sounds, and this is no different. It sounds fabulous, so really a testament to kind of the DMM process back in the day, but also, of course, Bob Ludwig as the mastering engineer. So if you see this out, grab it. Great record. I think top to bottom, it's awesome, and really doesn't get talked about, I don't think, at all. Here is the cool find, I guess, of that store, and I came across it. Was surprised that no one had picked this up yet. I failed to mention that the guy said that there were several people that had been there before me that morning, because I got there after lunch, that owned record stores in town, and they had gotten in there and bought hundreds of records, so there's no telling what they got. But needless to say, they left us behind, and this is Rod Stewart, Gasoline Alley. If you take a close look, if you can see, you've got a Vertigo swirl up here in red and Vertigo. This is a pebbled, textured type cover. Really cool. You can see the code up here, and you can tell that it's definitely not from America. Here's the inner. But I saw that and kind of freaked when I opened it up and saw that it really was a true Vertigo there. So I've got it in a better sleeve than what it came in. It did not come in the original Vertigo sleeve, unfortunately, but really cool. I'll take it out of this so you can see it better. But there you go. That's side B, actually, with everything on there. And then here's side A, the money shot with the Vertigo swirl. So in good shape. I'd say a good VG plus. Sounds great. Just a really good record by Rod Stewart. I think probably one of his best. I don't want to get into more kind of early Rod stuff. I think he's kind of gotten a little bit forgotten these last few years, but great singer. Last but not least, one of the records that I picked up for free, and he just had them stacked up kind of off to the side, and like I said, he was going to chunk them, but just was surprised to see this. But Julie London, Julie is her name. Just an iconic album cover there, and kind of if you know, you know. But this record goes for like $20-25 now, at least according to Discogs. But great sounding record. It's in decent shape. I'd say it's probably VG shape, something like that. But got a few pops and crackles, but really good. And as you know, this has Barney Kessel and then on guitar and Ray Leatherwood on bass. So she just has a great sultry voice. And I've got one of her other records that I actually found at a thrift store. It's been years ago, but so it's only the second Julie London record that I've got in the collection, but hope to find some more. But really good, similar to Helen Merrill and kind of some of those singers like that. So that was cool to get that for free. And then got a bunch of other stuff. So anyway, just wanted to take a moment to show you those things that I picked up over the last probably 3 or 4 weeks. Hope everyone's doing well out there. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.